Hey guys, look at that. Look at that lighting. Look, I'm excited because I done found a way to put my ring light up on my podcast thing, and boom, we got light. So earlier I was wondering, I was like, what's going on? Look at that light. Look at that light. Okay. Earlier I was like, what's going on in Cancer Town? Oh, that's the message. I was trying to remember that intuitive message I got from you like earlier when I was getting dressed and I was thinking about how I was Gary getting to the Cancer, and I was hearing it's your world and I'm just a squirrel trying to get in it. So it's like somebody just want to be a part of your life. It's your world. They're willing to be a squirrel, even a fly on the wall. Somebody's trying to be a part of your life. So let's get in there and see what's going to happen. God, universe, angels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please give us some clear and concise messages for the sign of Cancer. Messages for Cancer. What messages do we have for Cancer? For the weekly messages. The Emperor is down there. Sorry, look, that light. Is that lighting too good? Is it too good? The Emperor on the bottom of the deck. Oh, so somebody, the Emperor down here with his feelings hurt. Because he still ain't spoke that truth. And he done got cut out. Because he didn't stand up and fight for the connection. So Cancer decided, you know what? I'm ending it. Possibly even start looking at it like it was a karmic connection. It gotta be. The Emperor's not taking charge. Says the Cancer. Or the Cross Watcher. First card out is the shadow side. So the Emperor could be he could be confronting his shadow side. He could be looking back and reflecting on all the pain he's caused and all the things that he's been through, or all the things he's been through that cause him to act like he's acting. 10 of Pentacles. He's looking back on family dynamics, family structures. The High Priestess. The Ace of Swords. So intuitively, he's received some type of clarification. And I feel like he's going to be moving forward here and leaving something from the past out in the cold. Something as far as his dynamic goes. He's going to be leaving out in the cold because he got love that he want to express. And something keeps him. Yeah, he got love and a destiny. And something that was structured in him with this 10 of Pentacles is keeping him from giving into this love. But his intuition has gave him some type of clarity that he's going to be leaving whatever that structure was out in the cold to go in here. This could be a masculine Cancer. Tell me about the shadow side. Why is that here for Cancer, please? Tell me about this shadow side. That's why that 3 of Swords is down there by the Emperor, because he's healing. He's healing up some shadow energy that caused him to be hurt. 5 of Wands reverse. He's coming out of the conflict. He's learning things with the Page of Pentacles. He's taking charge with the King of Wands and the Emperor. He's taking the leadership role. He's taking charge of this dynamic that caused him to lead this life of hurting people, or being hurt because he keep picking the same old shit because that's what he was taught to do. He's closing the cycle to stand up for some love. This dynamic is no longer going to be important. He's cutting something out here. Tell about the 7 of Pentacles. For Cancer. Yeah, because whatever this dynamic is, whatever, if it's his religion, how his mama taught him, some type of way he was brought up is the energy I'm feeling. It's in a way. With the Hangman on the bottom of the deck, it's causing a blockage. It's causing him to be stuck at a crossroads when it comes to some type of religious factor or belief. But he really wants to offer out this love. He got love. Knight of Cups with the Ace of Cups. He really want to offer out this love. Possibly reconcile with somebody, but this religious factor is in his way. It's causing him a blockage here. This family structure, this family dynamic. Tell me about this 10 of Pentacles here for Cancer. We got the Seven of Swords reversed, the Knight of Wands, and the Five of Swords reversed. This person wants an equal give and take. Okay, they're mustering up the courage, the strength, and the self-love because they're gaining perspective. They've been I feel like this person has been juggling, and not two people, but I feel like they've been juggling if they're going to give into this love or they're just going to stay with their religious beliefs. But I feel like they're letting it go. Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords reverse, both reverse. This person is releasing. This is a change in a religious factor, in a structure, some family dynamic. Somebody's changing this in order to charge and hear passionately to what their heart desires. And why are they doing it? Because their intuition is telling them it just feels like the right thing to do. And it could have brought in more than that with the Ace of Swords. Tell me about this High Priestess for Cancer. Ten of Cups, Two of Cups. See, that's why I said the family dynamic is keeping this person back from this relationship. But their intuition is telling them, look, if you go after this, if you follow this intuition that gave them a new perspective. Your intuition gave the new perspective saying, or theirs did about you. Look, if you follow this, it's going to be fruitful. It's going to start off small, but it's going to end up big. It's going to be a start from a Two of Cups, and it's going to end up 10. Ultimate fulfillment. It's going to be fruitful. It's going to be successful. In fact, it's your destiny. It's where you're supposed to be. But I do feel like this person is set at this crossroads for a very, very long time when it comes to this. Okay, but they finally got the clarity via their intuition. Somehow, some way, their intuition kicked in and was able to help them, or they started to listen. Tell me about this Ace of Swords for Cancer. Tell me about the Ace of Swords here for Cancer. Tell me about this Ace of Swords here for Cancer. So something was happening, Cancer, where you or the person you're dealing with, somebody wasn't following their intuition here. Because now we got the High Priest coming out in the reverse with the Nine of Wands reverse. The clarity is coming in, letting somebody know. It's messages, intuitive messages. Letting somebody know the reason they're sad or the reason they hurt is because they didn't give into this equal give and take. They didn't follow their intuition and protect what was theirs. So, but I feel like they want to communicate about that now. Because now they realize, okay, this is why I'm out in the cold. Or this is why a person is telling me I left them out in the cold. I'm coming back with some other clarifiers. Tell me about this Five of Pentacles for Cancer. Yep, there's the Queen of Wands to the King of Wands is out here with the Four of Wands. Somebody left out either this Cancer, you left out, either this feminine left out Cancer or the crosswatcher. Somebody done left out union in the cold. They left out, not only did they leave union out in the cold, it's because they got tired of waiting. The more they waited, the longer they become trapped in their head, trying to wonder if this is where the fuck they even supposed to be. Okay? If this is a relationship or this is a karmic relationship, they couldn't figure it out. They couldn't allow themselves to stay stuck. Tell about the King of Cups. Somebody had love for them, but they just refused to express it. And it caused a blockage for this person. Tell about the King of Cups for Cancer. Yep, it caused a blockage and it caused them a tower. It caused them a tower because even in their intuition, even as the Empress, even if you know that your Emperor loves you, but he keeps constantly saying he don't, or he said you can't help but the question, is this a fucking karmic relationship? Do I need to cut this out? So somebody put somebody in a position to question the connection. One more on the King of Cups, because they refuse to express how much they love the other person. So that other person that knew in the lover's connection, this person was so scared because the connection and the love was so deep, but they never once expressed it. It caused another person a tower within the connection. And that tower brought in a blockage where a person's like, you know what? I don't know where I stand. I've been waiting on this person to express it. I've been waiting on them to take charge. I've been waiting to go into union. And this person keep acting like that. Like, is this a karmic or what? Am I supposed to be here? Is this not, the woman become confused? Or the man become confused about the woman? Somebody became confused here. Tell me about the destiny, the will of the year. Tell me about the will of the year. Page of Cups. The Six of Wands. Now somebody wants to apologize for all the confusion and blockages that they caused. in this twin flame connection when it came to this Empress. Somebody's apologizing to the Empress, so it's a masculine. Somebody's apologizing to the Empress, hoping to have a victory, but they're stressed out. They're stressed out that she might just say, you know what, fuck that. I'm not doing it. So let me get my other deck because I want to get back. I want to get up in it some more. We still got a long time before, I got to exit. Not a long time, but it seems that way. So I want to get up in here, over here real quick. Let's go back. Tell me about this High Priestess reverse with the Nine of Wands reverse. Why is she leaving? That's what I'm hearing. Somebody lacked faith. Somebody's getting the clarity that they didn't follow their intuition, and because they didn't follow their intuition, they lacked the faith. That's why they didn't follow their intuition. And it was a judgment call that they made to not follow their intuition, which shows that they lacked faith. And because they lack faith, this thing has came to an end. Now, somebody want to stand up and fight for it, but is it too late? But is it too late? Because here it looks like the feminine just left it all out in the cold because she got tired of waiting. She got tired of this union. She got tired of second guessing her position in the lover's connection. She got tired of being unsure if this is a real connection or a karmic one. Tell me about this Three of Wands and the Eight of Swords for the feminine. For this. Okay, yep. She got tired. Look at the bottom of the deck. Here she is waiting on the motherfucking emperor who can't figure out what the fuck he want to do. It's he's waiting on the motherfucking emperor. Damn, the card done got rolled all over. Damn. Either you roll with us or get rolled over. Look like the emperor might done got rolled over. He didn't roll with her, so he got rolled over. There was a lover's connection. He kept her waiting. He kept her waiting, and she waited, allowed her to block her. But then she started feeling like something ain't right with this bitch. She started saying, no, it's some type of deception here. She retreated. It's an underlying truth. She can't put her pinpoint it, but her intuition is telling her something's wrong. The emperor failed to do, follow his intuition, what she did. She followed hers. She realized that something ain't clean in the motherfucking milk. Yeah, waiting, confused, and fucking waiting. No, she can't do it. She can't do it no more. She couldn't. So she decided to look, this is what the problem was. The blockage was that this King of Cups could have been a Cancer, don't gotta be, or who Cancer masculine, somebody dealing with a Cancer, refused to speak their emotions. The King of Cups has a lot of love for you, but he won't tell you. He don't speak it on the outwards, he keep it in. So that caused this person to tower because she knew she was in a lover's connection, or he knew he was in a lover's connection, but he just couldn't get the clarity from the person, okay? So that caused a tower in this lover's connection. Tell me about the tower. And that tower brought in a blockage where just everything stopped. Yep. That's exactly what it was. The tower. Somebody experienced a tower then because they thought this is where they were supposed to be. This is the path they were supposed to be on. This is where their wishes are being fulfilled. So this is where they were manifesting. But then the tower comes in. This person's confused like a motherfucker. So guess what they do? They move on because now you're telling me all that you're trying to tell me I'm crazy. Okay. Knight of Pentacles reversed. That's where the blockage become because now this person said something. They caused some type of tower moment to make this person feel like, damn, I thought this was my path and it's not. Well, it really was. It really was their path, but this other person made them feel like they was delusional. So they just gave up on it. Look, put the death card to it. Boom. I'm going to go live in my truth by myself. With the Knight of Swords. Thinking back on it with the Seven of Pentacles, somebody just went to go ahead and look at intuition. Somebody let them know. It was their intuition was telling them something, possibly about a third party with the Three of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Could have been dealing with a King of Pentacles. Don't gotta be, but it caused her to retreat, in other words, because she was unsure if this was her destiny or not anymore. Since motherfuckers is making those kind of moves, the emperor's moving like this. Is this the emperor? Is this a karmic emperor? She started to confuse it. She started to question it, but it was her destiny all along. It was the emperor who didn't have the balls to stand up and be the man he was supposed to be. So he portrayed that energy onto the empress. Boom. This was her destiny all along, and he knew it. That's why he wants to apologize now. She knew it too. That's how you want to apologize to this emperor who he made feel like she was delusional when all along she knew her fucking journey. Now he wants victory with that same said empress that he made feel like she was delusional. Stressed her the fuck out. She didn't know what the fuck was going on. She thought this was her destiny. I mean, she knew it was her destiny, but in the 3D, it just didn't appear to be correct. So then she starts second guessing her own abilities. But guess what that Empress learned through this? She learned through this journey that she is to never second guess her intuition. Again, she never goes against her intuition for nobody. That's what she learned. So it was a lesson for this woman, this Empress. She needed that lesson, because if she for 1 second allowed her intuition to be second guessed because the man, the Emperor, yes, somebody on the other end of her lover's connection is telling her, no, you crazy. This ain't supposed to, nope, whatever he was saying, you shut that down because your intuition already told you what it is. It ain't nothing else to say. It ain't nothing else to talk about because my intuition already told me. That's what the Empress learned. And going forward, this Empress will never go against her intuition again, because she knew she wasn't crazy. And now this man is Gary come and tell her, I'm sorry, you weren't crazy. Why? Because the universe just don't tolerate that. You don't get to do that to a woman or a man at all. It's whoever got it done, but if the Empress is here, so that's how I'm addressing it. Tell me about the Nine of Swords. See, the problem with this is, see, look, Nine of Swords clarified by the Nine of Swords. A lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, because she couldn't understand how she followed her intuition and it didn't work out for her. It did work out. She just listened to people tell her that it didn't work out. She started to hold herself back from doing what she loved, doing what she was destined to do. So not only did this person cause her to think she was delusional, but he caused her to put to delay her path, because now not only is she second guessing her intuition in this area, but she's second guessing her ability to make decisions all over across the fucking board. So when karma returned, it returned for that. It returned for a lot of stuff, because the Empress has a purpose in this world. And it's not just to go in a union. It's to love herself. It's to lead the other Empresses or lead other people that are following her, whatever the case may be. That's her position. That's her purpose, or whatever she finds her purpose to be. And if she's second guessing herself and her ability to make decisions, she can't do her purpose because she's too worried about this and worried about that. But she learned a good, decent, valuable lesson that's going to carry her to the rest of her life. See, there she is sitting right on the bottom. Learned that lesson. She can never second guess herself for anybody. She gained a new perspective, but this person is going to come in with their justice, and they're going to tell her, I'm sorry. I knew this was a destiny. I knew it all along. It was just so intense that it freaked me out. So I bailed. I didn't speak about it. I didn't tell my feelings, and I just let you think you was crazy because I didn't have the balls to speak up. So yeah, that's how that went. So now over here, we got the Death card too. Tell me about the Death card. I wonder if this is a death or this is a transformation or an ending. So believe, Empress. I'm talking this specifically to the Empress, and you the Empress if you're here because you cross-watching for a Cancer, or you are a Cancer Empress. Specifically for the Empress, but take into consideration that if this person, if and when this person comes back, because this is your destiny, and nobody's going to tell you that it's not, because you're not delusional. You're the Empress and you're intuitive. Okay, so when this motherfucker comes back, the Emperor, because here he is falling out, he's coming back. But just know that he had a shitload of karma dumped on his lap. Why? Because you don't get to, it's one thing to discourage somebody or try to play games in a relationship, but it's another thing for that to spill over into their journey, and now they are second guessing everything. So they should be this far in their journey, but they're this far because, that's technically like an altering of your destiny. Not so much as, I got black magic and did it, but you might play games. You did some mind manipulation, and that caused somebody to be delayed on their journey. The universe don't like that. You might as well have did black magic. So when this person, I'm saying that to say that when this person gets that karma, it's going to be some karma that they never gonna ever forget. So if this person comes back to you saying that they want to have something like a palace of coins with you to transform the situation with you, you definitely can trust that they know not to fuck with the Empress ever again. And I'm just saying that to say for any of those Empresses that might really want to forgive this Empress, this Emperor, that might really want to give him a second chance, but you're really terrified to trust in him. Know that the universe has your back. This person, he's coming in here and he's coming passionately. He's going to offer you the whole palace of coins. He's going to offer you it all, anything, Anything you want, he's always yours. What they said, what T.I. said, you can have whatever you like. It's going to be offered to you, but you're going to be afraid to take it, I'm assuming. But I just wanted to let you know that from Empress to Empress, that the universe, when people fuck you over, then the universe don't take that lightly. God don't play about his people, especially the ones that sit there and dedicate their life to him, you know, because that's a lot of people in the world that chose to go the other way. So I'm just saying that to say that this person, their karma was great enough to know, especially if they you know why they back here, because they have no fucking choice, but to deliver you to justice, letting you know that you wasn't crazy after all. They have no choice, because that's how the universe operates. They're forcing this person, and this person can try all they want with their free will to try to you know how they do it, resist, fight, you know, restrain themselves. But guess what? Each time the moon turns, and every time the moon and the sun goes into a new, you know, placement on, like in astrology, it forces you in emotions. It forces your Venus. It forces your moon. It forces your sun. You can't fight that shit off. You can fight it for so long. And the longer you fight it, the worse it becomes. So if when this person comes back, if you're considering accepting them back, just know, just watch them though. You ain't got to take my word for it. Watch their ass. You ain't gonna be some motherfucker you ain't never even seen. Like, damn, Curtis ain't never acted like that. What the fuck, he mopping the floor and shit? I ain't never seen that motherfucker. Ain't never even picked up a sock off the floor, let alone mopped them. Bitch, he put bleach in the water. Oh my God, that's just an example. You know what I mean? Motherfucker holding doors. You ain't never seen him open a door a day in his life. He all considerate. Motherfucker ain't never been considerate. He doing a massage. You ain't never seen this nigga be romantic a day in his life. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. That's the type of change that the Lord can do. Because you know what they say? The Lord can get in your heart. And that's just true. The Lord works through your heart. So it don't matter about that. He gets to your heart and change your heart. That's how the Lord works. I'm just telling the truth. I'm just telling the truth, Latia. Okay? I'm just telling you. So you ain't got to take him back if you ain't want to. Or her, whatever side you on. But I'm telling you to say the fact, like, it's one thing. I'm going to say it again because there's more people to join. But this is real important. The part I feel like it's important. It's one thing to lie to me and manipulate me when we dealing with each other emotionally. But it's another thing for that to affect me so much that it spills onto my journey and it causes blockages in my path. Now you done pissed the universe off twice as much. So people got to realize when they doing that kind of shit, when you out here playing games emotionally and doing that kind of shit, it could affect somebody. We're like, what's that song, Damaged by Her? Careful what you take for granted. Like she said, I could have been lying to you and wasting your time and making you cry. That's why you got to be careful what you take for granted out here, because then you can really do some damage. Because if you really damage a person that bad to where they can't get out the bed, or they supposed to, like, say, I'm going to just use myself for example. Say I'm out here getting my feelings hurt by somebody and I'm getting so depressed that I'm supposed to come on here every week and upload videos. The videos inspire people to go on their own path. So say I'm supposed to be on here uploading videos once a week, twice a week, because I do 2 days, but I'm so depressed in the bed because the motherfucker done hurt my feelings. Now, it's my fault that I let it control me that much, but this person intentionally caused me to be emotionally so fucked up that I can't continue on to do what I'm supposed to do. That's like a double punishment. Egotistical is the worst, Latia. It's the worst. So that's why it's very, now going forward, the Empress will never second guess her intuition, no matter what somebody tell her. I don't care if the Pope come tell her, look, that's not right. She's gonna be like, well, God said it is, because this is how he connects with me, and I don't know what to tell you. So, but it was a big lesson for the Empress. On top of that she never goes against the grain. Thank you. That she never goes against the grain when it comes to her intuition, because she can trust herself to make decisions, and she is intuitive, and her intuition is guiding her, and she can listen to that over everything. So that's how you learn that, because this person had the game messed up. But look, right on top of that, look what they coming back for. But this is how you got there, right? Because here you are, the high priest, following your intuition, saying, oh, who is this man? I don't know this man, but God said that this is who I'm supposed to be with. It just feels like this. My soul is on a journey, whatever the case may be. And then you got this person coming up next who decided that they would show up as, hold on, y'all, I did some clarifying. The high priest reverse. That's where shit went wrong. Because how I'm following my intuition to get leaded and guided to you, but you not listening to yours. That's an accident waiting to happen. And then I'm collateral damage for your shit. You see what I'm saying? The universe is going to, and then guess what happens? The universe spins around and blesses the fuck out the Empress, and then spins around and the Empress not doing so well. Why? Well, think about it. Think about it. This is one thing I know. If you ever do something to somebody and then you're being forced to have that done to you, you gonna think about the motherfucker you did it to. It happened to me. I'm sure about it. And all the times I'm crying and weeping, I'm like, what I do to deserve this? They put the motherfucker right on my mind. Oh, remember such and such and such? Then I was like, because I could remember. And it couldn't be, you can lie to whoever you want to lie to, but you can't lie to yourself. That's one thing about it. So I remembered that man, and I remember what I did and how I was to him. And now when I was eating that karma and crying, I remembered that I'm never doing this shit again. I'm always being good to people. I'm keeping my damn heart good. Hey, Tonya, thank you so much. XOXO. So, but I just definitely wanted to get into, I know I started talking for a little bit, but I definitely wanted to get into that because that's kind of like my story. And I don't know, like whatever, like I'm sure it's different things that the Emperor did to discourage the Empress, but in my case, I just had a motherfucker make me crazy. Like I'm sitting here thinking I'm in love, or, you know, this is where I'm supposed to be. And the person the whole time sat there and act like they was oblivious to it. Oblivious. And you know why? Because what they built in their 3D world was more important than what was supposed to happen in the 5D world. They didn't want to go on a journey. They wanted to stay where they was. What they had built up and what they wanted to do, where they were supposed to be, where they felt they were supposed to be. But you know, it's not that. It's not that you felt. You know where you're supposed to fucking be. It's a matter of deciding, I'm not doing that journey. I like this better than I like that, you know? So that's what that person decided. Oh, but after them towers, when my door get knocked on, I won't be shocked. Not the slightest bit. And you can lie your words all you want, but your actions, they show. People fake actions, but it's hard. Like when you try so hard to keep your love back from a person, but it seeps out. Like you can't hold that in forever. It's just not gonna work out. Love conquers all. That's the saying. God is love. He works through the heart. You think your heart, you're gonna be so strong that you can overpower the heart that God works through? No, it's just not gonna work like that. Heck, I didn't want to. It's like this for me. Heck, I see people. It's like who I got paired with. He wasn't the best, but he definitely ain't the worst. You know what I mean? When we all need healing, we could be a little shitty as a person. So I'm saying, but I didn't complain and say, oh, I don't want you. You know what I mean? I didn't do all that. But shit, that's what he did. So, but whether you want your path or not, it's the best thing for you in your life, right? So it's a lot of stuff on my path that I didn't want, or I don't want, or I might not want coming going forward, but I'm going to take it because anything that the Lord is telling me that is better for me than what I'm going to choose for myself, I'm rolling with that. And you know what that's called surrendering. Surrendering. So that's one of the hardest things to do. And you know what? The universe is really funny, Latia. They really funny. They work like when you hear a song, and you know what's funny? The most you know it's funny because you just find yourself going, ain't nobody there, and if they are there, they ain't a part of what's going on between you and the universe. So you see it, they give you the sign, and you just crack the fuck up, and people looking at you crazy like it was nothing. I just thought about something in my head. Everybody get the judging and shit. My middle finger be up. You related to me, you judging, middle finger up. Oh, you love me and you judging, middle finger up. You don't like me, you judging me, middle finger up. I don't care because I'm doing my journey. Ain't nobody about to keep me from it because I've had somebody do that to me before. The person that was supposed to be on the bitch with me, the Emperor. Oh, he tried to keep me from that bitch probably so he can keep, you know what I realized is that the longer you keep reaching out to the Emperor, that gives him the ability to stay in his 3D world. We like magnets. Y'all realize that, right? The Empress is a magnet. The Emperor is a magnet. She's going this way and he's trying to stay. Imagine how that works for him, right? He's forced to come. So if he just lied to her and say, well, it ain't working, or he just act crazy like he don't know what's going on, she might stay there and keep trying to help him understand what the journey is. When the whole time his silly ass he's just trying to keep his 3D world instead of the 5D that he's supposed to. So guess what she does? She goes on without him. And that becomes a problem because how far can that fucking magnet get before this one snaps to that side? Think about it like that. Don't second guess yourself, Empress. That Emperor, he's gonna be there. And if he don't be there, he ain't meant to be on your journey. That's how that works. So don't hold yourself back, or don't dim your light or none of that shit for nobody ever. I don't care who they are. So be safe on that trip now. And that's what I got. Look, I'm ready to get emotional. My nose is running. I'm gonna go over here to who's after y'all. Leo. You're dealing with Leo. To the left, to the left. That's the right, but you know. I'm gonna go on over there and I'm gonna get them started. So if y'all want to come on over there, I'll be there. Y'all have a wonderful, blessed day. Safe travels now. Okay. And y'all stay empowered. Your intuition is gonna make sure. Just follow it. Okay. Love and light. Namaste. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Peace.